3 for 8 in this series. He's knocked in or scored 6 of their 7 runs, and man, does he hit the ball hard
to get it out of here.
It's the 4th time in the last 9 games that he's led off with a home run. He's part of this lineup brought to you by your 2 hits yesterday. His hitting streak now at 7 games. Adam Frazier's hitting streak is at 10. That's the longest in the National. Like the glass now that you expect, but he left with the cramps last weekend after dealing with the issue with the rain.
Cloudy day here in LA. This is a good fast track for him, and he has been very comfortable here at home.
They're seeing what he's done. No, he attacked him with a fastball and then drops in a curve. Everything they had hoped he would be. Showed off some of this stuff when he first broke in, but then broke it. On this 1-2 pitch, takes it high. And
the air and the ball on the ground. He hits it so hard.
He takes inside, and the
counter goes right to left, and the sinker's on the other side of the plate.
Ends up taking a leadoff walk. 12 aboard to begin it.
It always seems like the inside corner is tighter than
for the inside part of the catcher. Here's a bounce at his second. Could erase it right away. There's one on to first. A double play. Reynolds is rung up.
Well, not just an athlete playing shortstop, but looking like a shortstop. And nice job, Keek. Nice job, Mookie.
Andrew McCutcheon swings at a first pitch fastball.
McCutcheon is looking like he's in his prime with this swing, and especially for it to leave the yard to center field.
Think about an inability to catch up with fastballs anymore. A lot of times that's the first thing you see, and you say, well, this guy's losing it. That's his 3rd home run this season, and the Pirates are on the board 1-0. They're trying to finish off a winning trip. Took 2 of 3 from the Angels. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, all his percentages, from edge percentage to strike percentage to hard hit percentage, everything kind of it looked like a 95-mile-an-hour heater that he just Kyler no home runs in his last game with Texas, but prior to that, the game before that,
knew it. You can understand why, as that thing sailed up the top of that section. Francisco Giants catcher had all the expectations when they drafted him right up at the team, but he thought. So Bart's like, okay, whew, time to go, and just never really got his footing there. 100 since changing scenes. Lifts a fly ball to left center field, and the crowd. So Ohtani leads off, and then Betts and Teoscar Hernandez. Freddie Freeman bats clean up. Tommy Edman and former Chino Hills High School Husky Bailey Falter started his career with the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, speaking of lefties and good days, Shohei Ohtani. Show of that dad strength we'd been waiting on. And an 0-1 from Falter. He takes strike 2.
And last night there was not much swing and miss. The games prior, after having the baby, he didn't have.
And this 0-2 pitch takes a fastball that just misses, and that is what Bailey Falter does. Like if you're a hitter.
Well, between the 2 fastballs, the 4-seamer and the 2
strikes on Ohtani, who's leading this game off for the Dodgers, down 2-0. Ohtani pops it up on Tuesday, but the start before that, only 2 hits over 7 scoreless innings against the Nats. Crouches into that setup, turns and fires another 1-2, and Ohtani leaves it upstairs.
He had a rough one against the Yankees.
2-2, full count. Here's a payoff, and there's a board to start the game. It brings up Mookie Betts. You're talking during the pregame show today, Oral. They got into the egg. Are you indecisive, so you fall into a slump, or do you fall into a slump and start overthinking it and find yourself in ball and a strike? Betts now ahead 2-1. Ohtani takes his lead off first. Falter comes home. Betts shoots
over to third like he was on second, but he was on first, and he just kind of cuts his swing off, stays on.
Well, in the 8th inning yesterday, with the game tied at 4, Teoscar Hernandez came up and crushed. And he's top 5 in the league overall. 2 on, nobody out. Giants have taken over first place. Here's the home run. It has 2 home runs against Bailey Falter. On this 2-0 pitch, takes it at the top. Like the nerve. This is supposed to be my time where I can cruise.
Well, this was a good day for traffic at Dodger Stadium.
Scary pitch if you're Falter. It's a 3-1 to Hernandez. Ooh, took a fastball right down. Ohtani at second, Betts at first. Payoff is fouled off.
And Ohtani, they were 6 for 9, those two.
3-2.
On the way up. Shoes got saved.
Good. Right off the ankle bone. Good. Hernandez, 2 on, nobody out, first inning. And a bouncing ball, diving stop by Ke'Bryan.
One of you don't want to hit him, but you just go through it. Shohei had to slide in over.
Third one away for Freddie Freeman. Grounds one through, base hit right field. To score a pair.
Deep counts with the first 3 hitters for the Dodgers, and then Freddie goes. Shohei gets the walk. Mookie shortens his swing. Base hit to right. Teoscar hits the ball hard. Almost.
They've done it in the first. The Dodgers have responded. Nothing in 2 on Tommy.
5 and cheering each other.
Hayes has this one sneak by. Little League Day, apropos.
After this ball gets by Hayes, that one took a wicked hop on him. Give up on his third base coach. He keeps his stride going, picks him up visually right there, and sees the way.
Defender, it's like a position player. You have to think about situations before the ball's put in play.
Well, that play against the Dodgers, Andy Powell has his arm in left. They don't go. They have to hold him up. His Pages,
hottest hitter on the team.
Pitch, the location of the pitch, the approach he takes tells you he's locked in. He's hitting it to all field.
He's in, by the way, as he goes behind 0-2. Hey, just a quick bookkeeping thing on that last 0-2 to Pages. And he's still able to get there and rip a base hit to left field.
His first time in his career he's done that, and he starts off really well here.
Saw conviction there, even on an 0-2 pitch. And now it's Muncy. Grounded to first, off and rolling, I guess. This game, everybody gets a free Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink.
We just saw come back. It was exactly what we're looking for, and what is going on now?
Go said that gave him an IV yesterday, that he's feeling like he was doing everything. Yeah, you just feel for him. Yeah.
Dave Roberts came out for the visit, and then he was removed. You watch him with his arm, and kind of that's the shoulder feeling good, and then there was a little bit of
So the bullpen gets to work. He's scratching and clawing to get to the end, and that still may be the case today. But to have not just a guy that can give you a length, but
being the opener where he had plenty of time to get ready for the start, and he will have somebody warm up in the bullpen, and hardly anybody can see it. You get to see your full warm up right now.
Well, you can stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Plus stream MLB those, including his last time against the Cubs when he started the bullpen game. Went 2 ago here. He's not giving up anything rest of the year. It's valuable of a piece to this pitching. Oh, the offense in that first inning, and now his pitching change early on. A strike with a 33 average in that time. On this 1-1 pitch, Hayes grounds it left side. Mookie Betts is there.
And warming up in front of everybody. That's a good feeling. And he has been dominant this year against 50. All those other outings, he was getting people out.
I've clipped in that time for a guy who they got planning to pretty much be a utility man. And so Frazier's been in an everyday role. Golfs this one to center field and Pages.
Wow.
Stepped weird.
That is awkward. That is a major awkward step
early on. 2 up and 2 down. Pham is the hitter, and he takes a strike from Casperia. 1,000 big league hits for a guy here to Conus that warps his corneas basically, and he always has to have this changing hits.
What a gamer.
He's down on strikes here, and Ben Casperia.
Looked like it was a big game too.
And Emmanuel Valdez says, get serious. Day after he came off of the bench yesterday and had a pinch hit home run.
Not related. Came through.
as they did. Game 5 of the 8 on this 1-2 from Falter. Leaves it upstairs, and it's 2-2.
He's a little bit more. He is very dangerous.
On this payoff pitch, Hernandez.
Featuring Pancho Sanchez live.
A part of the bottom of the order.
Yep, they are getting a lot of production from their receptors. Will Smith, amazing offense.
Falter to Barnes. Caught the outside corner.
Falter's having no problem.
Baseball last year. So he's never going to miss a bunch of bats. The problem is he's home with a 1-1 pitch. Barnes pops it up. Steers his first one and really as a full-time big leaguer. And so new territory to cement his spot in that rotation. Home with another 1-2 and another fastball blooped into right center field. Frazier fouled off a few pitches. It was an 8-pitch at bat before he took that free pass. Ball 1. Here comes a 1-0. Ohtani takes a little bit outside. Ball 2. Let's go over 2-0. Shohei rips a line drive. His 4th in the last game plus. And good to see that smile.
This is a very nice swing. He's staying in his legs. A couple of balls inside have kind of strengthened so much bat speed that he hits it really hard and makes big smiles.
Ohtani at second. Betts, who singled and scored his first time, is ahead 1-0 here.
Then that'll raise your batting average 100, 150 points.
See what he goes with in this next one. It's a fastball. It's lifted to left center field.
Second inning with Tyler Glass. Now the Dodgers have now announced that he left the game with right shoulder discomfort. So we'll look.
And you pointed out him cranking that shoulder around a little bit. Tasker Hernandez are 2 away today, leading 5-2 after 2. The 3rd inning we go. Ben Kasparius to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa upstairs for the first pitch. Even as a high school senior, was 5'5". In fact, always had to prove to people he could play because they'd look at him and say this kid doesn't have it. He's not big enough. On this 1-2 from Kasparius, he lays off and the count evens up.
That's the beautiful little smaller build, but has a lot of pop and MVP.
Strike 3 called on the.
Well, Ben has been very efficient since coming into the game. And
now here to take for power at a small size. Same thing with Tommy Edman. Not the biggest guy, but he still hits the ball hard. Can't put guys into a box based on how they look, how big or small they are. Cruz on 3-1, swings through it, and the count is full. And he was the first guy to norm that you're bigger and stronger as a shortstop.
The whole human race seems to be getting bigger.
Yeah,
I did the research.
Okay. Pop up.
Probably saying, look, dude, I moved in from right field. I can take the stuff in the air if you want.
Yeah. Kasparius has retired the first 5 that he's faced, and now Brian Reynolds. Back in the first inning, he's due to lead off this 3rd. The Dodgers up 5. Bailey Falter on the hill for the Pirates downstairs with the first pitch. And, Freeman taking more on-field BP than usual to try and work it out. And then you look up, and he's second all those things. Yeah. On this 2-0, he's now ahead ball 3. O'Neal Cruz, who we're talking about being superhuman. Seasons where his OPS has been between 850 and 1,000. And that's the lowest that it's been in a decade. He's bouncing ball down to Hayes. Has kept on doing it with an RBI single in the first inning, and he did it on an 0-2 pitch. Dave Roberts was saying before the game, you got to know who you are as wing, but have a plan, go be a hitter. Doc's message to Pages has been. And he might just board the Pirates plane back to Pittsburgh and say, I'm playing with you guys the rest of the year wherever you go.
Ball almost in the dirt, but he is so on time and keeping the bat in the hitting area that he still scorches.
Seeing going from Muncy. And he's got his first base hit of the game and his first hit.
And have a chance to strike out. I don't need to see any more pitches. I just need to hit the baseball. Froggy with a bat, too.
Falter throws. Kike takes a strike. Dodgers trying to go 3 for 3. Score. There's a heater. Strike 2.
No fear factor in any of his pitches. He is an attacker. Not changed.
McCutcheon's got his second hit.
Meets the baseball and gets himself a single.
For Valdez, it was his second since coming over from Boston.
A sore shoulder.
Curve in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Off balance swing sends it him to his teammates as well, where he really made it an emphasis when he got up here to be seen, done as well as it is. It sounds like with him, seems like guys really appreciate that. And now it's all coming back full circle for him. He does it right, earns the respect, and then
it's a special journey. I think it's amazing the effort they put in on a daily basis. It is a grind, but everything.
I got my little leaguer up here. I got Blake up here, and he out his first time. Quietly putting together a good stretch here. Not a whole lot of pop, but career before that back issue popped up.
Oh boy.
Got a chase and got another K. That's 4 of them. Over 3 scoreless for Casparius. This is 0-1. Slapped into right center. On comes right. Falter coming after him with an 0-2 and missing away. Two and 2.
I'm up really well right now. This could be dangerous right here. Side really in this at bat, and I think that's what he was anticipating. They've been away pretty much the whole.
Got him with a high fastball.
Okay, he normally just spits on that.
The second. Takes one inside, ball 1.
It was good to see the approach in both of those at bat.
Two and 1. On a bounce to Hayes, who's at a. Supposed to heat up again a little bit this week. A cooler weekend.
5 off of that with 4 Ks. They have swung at it 6.
Alex Vesia. It's a high fly ball down the line. Hook. He's home with a 2-2.
The gun.
Wow. Which one?
His arm.
Yeah. Breaks off a nasty curve to strike him out. 3 in a row. By the way, that 99 for Hernandez. Couple quick outs in the 5th.
This is a very good audition.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, strike 1. Loving the adrenaline that comes with pitching out of the bullpen and the experience of learning how to do it well. Barely stays alive. Another 0-2 pitch. Not yet eligible. A little bit low with the fastball.